Hi, it's Chad again. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's been a little bit since I've been posting, of course, and well, it's because I've been working again for the first time in quite a long time. It's taken me a while to get to this point, but I made it, and it's been pretty fulfilling. It's been rough, but that'll happen if when you're working for the first time in so long, you know. But it's been great for the most part. Just never have time for much with basically new family stuff and you know all that good stuff. But anyway, before rambling, um, just working and I haven't been going on Facebook at all. I'm I've been off of it since I started working. Really, um, just it seems to be better that way because there was just always so much trauma. And with work and everything, I'm like, I don't really need that very much right now. So I might eventually go back to it, but as of for the time being anyway, I'm not going to be going on it. I haven't even checked it. I'm not interested. I just don't want to see all that stuff every day. It's kind of a bummer a lot of times, and it's a little simpler without it, to be honest. When you're trying to divide your time between work and relationships, friendships, blah blah blah, all that stuff, family, you tend to have to separate your time. And at this point, with trying to make my art career real, which is difficult in its own because having to do it yourself, a little bit difficult. It's a job that usually requires an entire team. So with my daily mental health aspirations, it's been doing really well. But when you don't have as much time to be up in your head, it tends to be a little bit more agreeable, I guess. But it depends on where you're working, because if you're working in a place that you're dealing directly with people, it could be very bad for you. It wasn't easy for me. Anyway, when you have a lot of anxiety issues and that kind of thing, it can be very daunting to be able to do that kind of work for an extended period of time before you kind of have a bit of a relapse. So and you dread going to work and you can never enjoy it anymore. And that's when you usually get another job and the cycle repeats. So you need to put a little bit more extra thinking into what kind of job you get. Right now, I'm just working as a dishwasher. I said, I'm just going to go into this. Haven't had a job for years now, trying to get back on the horse and get to work, become a regular citizen again after, you know, having the mental breakdown and then hurting myself when I tried to get back to work the last time. Worked for Consol Energy on the river and hurt my back pretty bad, muscle and nerve tissue damage, and I didn't do anything about it because I was younger and I didn't think it was going to be a serious issue. But now it actually affects my job now, like 6 years later. So it's a good idea to follow through with medical for any kind of work-related injury. I mean, I'm not telling you to sue because everyone told me to sue, but I didn't. But you live and learn. You just got to make sure that you make smart decisions about your own physical health and mentally. Like both of them are equally important. You don't want to end up on your back literally for the rest of your life because you overextended yourself at a job that definitely didn't pay you to do that. Have some self-care. Like that's the main thing that I'm trying to say here is in all of my videos of this nature is self-care is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. Just make sure you remember that. If you remember anything I say, remember that. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to mention the Facebook thing and the work because it's not as easy to make videos and do all that stuff whenever you're working. But I have actually quite a few different things that I'm going to talk about, including the schizoaffective disorder part two. I'm going to give a little talk about my childhood and everything and things that would happen that would relate to the mental health condition that and it's basically to just show you that that a lot of life is cause and effect, and what causes us to have effects, we have to find that, and we have to look at it with a magnifying glass and pick it apart and find out what exactly it was in that particular moment that triggered this lifelong problem. And maybe I could help. I hope. Like, that's one of the things I want to do is not only to just kind of like therapy for me too, because talking to anyone who's listening, like, I've always liked doing that ever since I was in school. I've always liked talking, just if I could help, or make people laugh, or anything like that, because I was always so hurting myself. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good time, and I hope that someone's looking forward to some new stuff from me. I hope that I can raise the quality of these and get a better camera and stuff, because I'm just using my phone. So anyway, I hope that you guys are good, and Papa bless.